Hello and welcome back to Reading Grow TV. I'm Miss Deanna, also known as the Teacher Mom 2, and today I have this lovely book entitled The Quickest Kid in Clarksville. It's such a cute story. This book is about a very inspirational and impactful athlete, Wilma Rudolph, she was the first African American sprinter and was the fastest woman in the world at the Summer Olympic Games in Rome, Italy, back in 1960. So yes, this book is an inspiration of her life, and it's a story about two little girls that kind of compete with each other. They kind of start off as competition. They're competing with each other and who's the fastest. And they at the end they end up working together. So it's a really, really cute story. I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Again, the title is The Quickest Kid in Clarksville. It is written by Pat Zietlow Miller, and the illustrator is Frank Morrison. Very, very cute story. I'll go ahead and get started. You can tell she has a little pizzazz in her, right? All right, let's go ahead and get started. I'm running in place, listening to my feet pound the pavement, pretending I'm the fastest woman in the world. Of course, Wilma Rudolph, who grew up right in this town, is faster than anyone. But I'm the quickest kid in Clarksville, Tennessee. And everyone around here knows it. I'm thinking about tomorrow's parade and wondering what Wilma's three Olympic gold medals would feel like hanging around my neck. When a girl I've never seen before comes sashaying my way like she owns the sidewalk and everything on it. So she sticks a hand on her hip. I'm Charmaine. I look her up and down. I'm Alta. That's Dee Dee and Lil Mo. Got me some new shoes, Charmaine says. Boy, howdy, does she ever. Brand new, only been worn by her shoes with stripes down the sides and laces so white they glow. Shoes to strut in, shoes to run in, because Charmaine's strutting hard enough to shame a rooster. And her legs are just raring to run. Those shoes are like Wilma's, she says. My daddy went uptown to get them. I stared at the concrete. I don't have a shoe buying daddy. My sneakers have holes in the soles and laces that never thought to glimmer. I bite my lip. It's okay. Wilma wore a leg brace and flower sack dresses before she got big. Shoes don't make you fast, I say. Charmaine's face tightened. Reckon I'm faster than anyone. I puff up like a spitting cat. She wishes she were Wilma, but I'm the real deal. I point to the mailbox. There and back. We crouch low, Dee Dee and Little Mo. Count down and we're off. My sneakers slap the sidewalk beat. Wilma Rudolph, Wilma Rudolph. I reach the box first, turn and sprint back, arms moving, legs grooving. I hear Charmaine huffing and puffing behind me. I do a victory dance while Charmaine glares. I'm still bebopping while she's taking off again. To the corner, Charmaine calls over her shoulder, starting now. I leap after her like a scalded frog. Wilma's come from behind to win some of her races, and so will I. Wilma Rudolph, Wilma Rudolph. When Charmaine reaches the corner, I'm nipping her ankles. Bodies lunge, feet tangled. I fall. Charmaine stays up and wins. Ouch. My toe hurts, probably because it's poking out a brand new hole. Just like that, I puff up again. You tripped me. I would have won if you didn't. You were in my lane. I won fair and square. Charmaine walks away, shaking her braids and swinging her bottom. I follow, mad as any cat, That's when it happens. My toe hits a rock. That rock hits Charmaine. For a minute, Charmaine looks like she might fight, but she leaves without a word. I limp home, feet dragging, head hanging. I show Mama the hole. She sighs. Oh, baby girl, those shoes have to last. When parade day dawns, I'm making a banner with Dee Dee and Little Mo. Then Charmaine struts by like she's queen of the block. I scowl at her. Then I pick up the banner and nod to Dee Dee and Little Mo. Let's go. Thing is, that banner is bulky. No way I'll make it all the way to the parade. It might be easier if I run. I force my feet to move, but one block in, I can't go on. I hear the beat of feet. Wilma Rudolph, Wilma Rudolph. Charmaine is running by me. Pass that here, she says. I clutch the banner tighter. I don't need her help. Come on, says Charmaine. We'll do it like Wilma's relay. 3 people ran it with her, you know. I hate to admit it, but she's right. I hand her the banner, and she takes off for the next block. Then Dee Dee takes a turn, and even Little Mo. We run faster and faster till our legs are nothing but a whirling blur, just like you-know-whos. People stare, eyes popping, fingers pointing. You go, girls, someone calls. I sneak a look at Charmaine. Her feet are flying. Who's faster? I can't tell. But Charmaine isn't strutting or scowling. She looks happy. I don't mean to, but I smile. Charmaine smiles back. And all at once, I know, shoes don't matter. Not as long as we've got our feet. Look, I say, the perfect spot. We collapse on the curb. There are flags, bands, noise, black faces and white ones. And finally, a fancy convertible with the top down, right there, holding a bunch of roses, is Wilma Rudolph. We scream and raise our banner, hearts pounding, heads hoping. Wilma, run, welcome home, Wilma. Congrats, Wilma. Wilma sees us and smiles. Then she waves. That makes Charmaine and me sashay like we own the sidewalk and everything on it. And maybe, just maybe we do. Because we're the quickest kids in Clarksville, Tennessee. And everyone around here knows it. The end. Now, wasn't that a cute story? What a beautiful story. Here's the author's note on this book. In 1960, African-American sprinter Wilma Rudolph was the fastest woman in the world. At the Summer Olympic Games in Rome, Italy, she became the first woman from the United States to win 3 gold medals at the same Olympics. Her wins in the 100 meters, 200 meters, and 4x100 meter relay with Martha Hudson, Lucinda Williams, and Barbara Jones made her a household name. She met President John F. Kennedy and received awards including the Associated Press Female Athlete of the Year 1960 and 61, the James E. Sullivan Award, which honors character, leadership, and sportsmanship, induction into the U.S. National Track and Field Hall of Fame and the U.S. Olympic Hall of Fame. Wilma's success was even more impressive because of the difficulties she overcame growing up. She was one of 22 children, and her family did not have much money. Wilma was often ill as a child and wore a leg brace after she was diagnosed with polio. Doctors didn't think she would ever walk without it, but she exercised and worked for years until her legs were strong. Wilma grew up in Clarksville, Tennessee, a segregated town. There were separate schools and doctors and restaurants for Black people and white people. After Wilma's victories, Clarksville wanted to honor her with a parade and banquet. Wilma said she would not attend unless events were integrated and open to everyone. The organizers agreed, and Wilma's celebrations were the first major events for Blacks and whites in Clarksville's history. What a beautiful story, and what an awesome book. The Quickest Kid in Clarksville. I hope you guys enjoyed that story. I certainly did enjoy it. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I look forward to you coming back again next week and reading with us again and listening. Make sure you bring your little ones so that they can hear these amazing stories. I have so many more to share. So thank you again for tuning in to Read and Grow TV, and I will see you guys next time. Let's read and grow together again. Bye.